Finally can do it. Bro, he's going for it all. Holy cow. The city looks fine though. I'm waiting for the opportunity to talk. I feel like the game's gonna keep doing things. Okay, I can talk here. Right. Where to begin? So that bit there was really good. Right. For the first time in the game, they did something really good. Okay. The fight with Leviathan was really, really cool. The whole cinematic, the music, the whole thing of it all was so fun. I had so much fun on that moment there. I know it's not the main gameplay of the game, and that's fine, but I had a lot of fun doing it. And then it hit you with that massive feels scene that she pulled an Aerith. She absolutely pulled an Aerith on us. Um, I feel like there wasn't enough cutscenes scene between them. Um, but yeah, there was a really sad scene. I definitely felt it. Um, and then seeing Ignis wounded, I get the feeling that's where his DLC took place. Maybe. That was a small tidbit. Um, but yeah, I absolutely feel like you felt the way of the world, and not just like the music. All of it was delivered very well, and I feel like it could have been impacted so much more had the delivery up to this point had been better. If there was better character development, if we had known more about Luna going into this moment, the reason why, for example, and I'm going to compare this to Aerith from Final Fantasy VII because it's a very similar scene, very similar moment. The reason why that is so impactful is one, she plays in your party. Two, she's a main character. Luna's the main character, but she's barely around. You don't know anything about her. But Aerith, you know so much about her at that point, and then they do the thing where they take her away from you. So it hits hard. Here, it could have hit so much harder. That could be one of the biggest emotional moments in a Final Fantasy game. That was, you can tell a lot went into that, and I don't know how much of that was in the original. I like to think all of it was. But dude, like, that scene and under the water thing, and all that was really. You can feel the sadness coming from both of them. Um, they've known each other all their lives, and then he like grew and stuff. I felt they loved each other yet, but I don't know how on a romantic level. He clearly wanted to be, I don't know, but it was a very sad scene, and I think they did a phenomenal job delivering the actual scene and the response. Ignis being there. Ignis was his actual best. I know they're all really close, but Ignis is his number two. If there was a number two, it's his number, and he's in there, not saying anything. Delivers the news, walks away. Um, and then even then, the three guys like trying to give him some space. Like you can feel the world of Noctis is like he's losing everything, and it's like it could have been. It has so much potential. That if everything was delivered like a normal Final Fantasy game at this point, in terms of at least just the story content, this could have been one of the. I feel like this is gonna be one of the best moments of the game already. We've just passed it, but I honestly feel like it could have been. It could have hit so much harder. I could be in here bawling in tears to you all right now, but I'm not. But I definitely felt it. And they delivered that scene really well. I do want to praise that moment there. The whole chapter, like there wasn't anything difficult, obviously, in terms of gameplay because you basically can't die anyway, and you're on God mode against Leviathan. But the cinematic, the music, the effect was pretty cool, and then it hits you with that whole thing. I'm a bit angry and disappointed. The reason I said this game sucks for a different reason now is because they just killed her, and I was like, bro, I wanted to see how they develop at the end. I was kind of wishing for that happy ending kind of thing, like, and they didn't. But you know, I'm sure it led to the story development, but um, yeah. She played her role. She did the everything, but like, I just wish the story up to this point was on that level. That's all I've been wanting for this entire game. I've been wanting the story on this to hit deliver to that moment to be on that, you know, that good all the way through. Um, but yeah, see how things pan out. See how things go. I don't understand why the experiencing popping up, even though I gained no experience, was so, when you had to block and parry everything. But yeah, how did you get that photo? Is that where Noctis is on it? He got the photo. Classic Ponto. The Heart of the King. Wait, that was 2 chapters before. That was all chapter 8. Now I understand why you can travel back in time with Umbra. I feel like the rest of the game is here. Just a hunch. Okay, wait. We're about to finish the game. Regardless of how we all see her in terms of thing, romantic or not, they clearly loved each other on at least on an emotional level. They've been in each other's lives their entire life, so obviously a heavy hit. And I think they did a phenomenal job there. It doesn't have to be romantic for that kind of a love, but they were destined to be each other's husband and wife anyway. So they must have developed some form of romance there anyway. But whether they ever actually had anything is different. But, wow, it's a long cutscene. Scourge of the Stars. All that just to get another summon. Several weeks later. Oh, there's trains! Snipes! There's trains!
So, we're gonna roll through Tenebrae.
Not before visiting the royal tomb at Cartanico.
You're sure you're up to that?
Thickness, man.
The wounds have mended. Eyesight's a matter of time.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
We're not stopping in Tenebrae.
I wouldn't say she
You
was
need
weak.
to grow up and get over it.
I am over it. I'm here, aren't I?
Maybe when you're not too busy moping.
Gladio
you can
being
look around
chat
and give
again.
a shit about someone worse off than you.
Let go of me.
How's that ring fit you? You rather carry it around than wear it? She gave her life so you could do your duty, not so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself.
You don't think I know that?
You don't! Ignis took one for you too. And for what?
Enough, Gladio.
You think you're a king, but you're a coward.
Shut up! Don't do this!
I get it, all right? I get it! Then get a grip. Pull your head out of your ass already.
I like Gladio now. No, I can't. He's waking him up. He gives him the wake up call he
Leave
needed.
him.
He's being that friend to, as Solid would say, Solid, we all love him. He's got that famous line, a best friend will punch you in the face. He's doing the punch in the face to Noctis right now. Being a punk, Noctis. I think he's just trying to like. He's not intentionally. He's trying to be a friend, but sometimes you need that tough love, you know. I would say it's still too soon to do something like that. Don't get me wrong, but they're on a mission to save the world. So. I agree. Yeah. I'm not disagreeing. I think he's just playing. I think that's the character he's supposed to be. You know. Maybe if we knew more about. Here's the thing. If we knew more about him, right? This is where I'm going to make a comment about the DLCs. I'm aware that all three of those guys had their own DLCs, and clearly Ignis had his DLC where he lost his eyesight, right? They should have been in the game. They could rewrite the story to where they're all part of it, but if most, if not all other Final Fantasies have character arcs in the game. Like, why are we not getting the character development that are in our party? I would care more about Gladio, a lot more, and be like, yeah, I can see where he's coming from because I understand his personality better. But none of that stuff's in the game. Why? You know what ticks me off? I thought before we went live today. Noctis needs his own DLC so we can get some character development with him as well. Because him is just... He's literally an edgelord. Like, he's literally just the edgelord of the group, alright? Like, there's nothing special about Noctis. I don't think he's that good of a character in any way, to be honest with you. Noctis is free to roam around the train until he pulls into the station. Great. Cool. But, like, I feel like the character art should be part of the core gameplay, the core story, and then you get the extra content. Instead, it's not. And for me, that's frustrating. Again, story development is way off base in this video game. Do not touch. Walk around until... So now we're somewhere. There's an anime. I don't know if you're trolling or not.
Hey, we're almost at Cartanica.
Where's Gladio? Gladio.
You're spooking me out.
Don't talk about others.
Where's my boy? What's the point in checking the train as well? Oh, I should have read that. It was about Luna.
How much longer? Not long, dear.
Off the rails. There we go. So I came to find you, you Papaga. Where are you going? Oh, he's... I've lost him. I'm going to go to bed.
I saw the way you were looking at her.
I wasn't looking at anyone.
Oh, item. But this is timed content as well, which is kind of annoying. We're just going to explore the train, see what happens. There's a bar, kitchen, whatever.
High Commander Flore has been deemed accountable for Alticia's tragedy and sentenced to execution. Lord Raven.
I just feel like I'm not saying it was bad to have in the game. Final Fantasy is quite known for killing off a character. The one I feel like should have been the main character. I kind of wish she was in the party as the character. You know, I don't know.
Still no sign of Lady Lunafreya anywhere.
It's not looking good.
She's gone, man.
Give to see her again.
She's gone. Just get to ride a train in the game. See this here, this content stalling is just so unnecessary in this game, dude.
Other girl.
No wonder why nobody
I'm just hungry is all.
speedruns this game. Because you just sat here waiting for the game to play. Holy.
Anything in Cartanica worth stopping for?
Doubt it. But we'll be there long enough to find out.
Scientists have yet to provide a sound explanation as to why resource-rich Bodina Casino has been overrun by an enormous tree. Some experts insist, however. Okay. So now I truly get why there's like this. You can go back to the past kind of thing. How we do it. Oh, he's not happy with me. He don't want to talk to me. Friends?
Remember that fancy car we saw them
Alright,
loading up in Altisha?
You know what? Be that guy. You know what? You know what? I'm with you guys now. You know what? I go to try to clear things up for him for the crew, and he's not interested in talking. You know what? So whatever.
I'll be waiting right here.
What are you so mad about?
Why would I be mad?
The map outside is a real map that is fully modeled. What do you mean? What do you mean by a real map? Like a real place? There's no moving cars out there. What do you mean? It was meant to be explorable. I mean, I feel like there was, yeah. I feel like that was the plan. I don't know why they didn't go through with it. It would have made more sense had it been, you know,
Actually, it's my first time.
there's a whole map. Clearly that's where we're going, but like, there's other stuff here.
It's gorgeous. I have no...
Yeah, I can see that. All that DLC and you telling me they didn't use all this. Crazy. Just leave that space on your hard drive. There's just more content, basically. This is exactly why I say don't put world maps in new Final Fantasy
One
games.
step closer to finding the next tomb.
This is exactly it. Because it just don't work anymore. Have open space to run around in, by all means, like a, you know, a map, like an area or something, like, you know, but don't have a world map. It's just not gonna work. It just doesn't work.
Please help me!
Huh?
Oh, please, sir. Could you help me look for Yelro, Jaro, Becky, and Joe?
Help you look for who, and who?
Which
My
part of
darling
development?
chocobos.
Versus 13 or
I thought
15?
I'd take them on a trip to see the world, but now they're off seeing it
Which
without
iteration in this game are we
me.
talking
They
about?
can't have gone too far.
Well, the
They can
aftermath.
barely flap their wings. Oh, they must be so scared. Won't you help me find them?
Yeah, okay. Jeez.
Jeez! He's worried about children, dude. No need to be. Oh, chocobos. Great. Another fetch quest.
If the monsters down there don't kill you first, the smell probably will.
Where's
What?
the
Is
lad?
there a gas leak or something?
No one knows for sure, and I'm not risking my life going down to find out. If you want to risk yours, though, then be my guest.
If you boys are heading into the mine, you best go prepared.
Is this a better sword? 5,000 git. Ain't no way. I don't have 5,000. This is where I'm gonna be like, well, Marsh, if you had bothered to like do the missions, you'd have the guild to buy these weapons. I know. I don't care. All right. I don't want to hear it.
Come back again.
Come back again. He does not sound. His voice does not fit the look of his character. You know? the voice acting's good, but like,
Welcome, boys.
you know what I mean?
We don't have much, but you're welcome to browse at your leisure. Take care, boys.
Wait, I can hear it. I guess I'm not going very well.
take it you've arrived safely, Highness?
Yeah. Now I've just got to find out where this royal tomb is.
Look no further than the Fodina Castino. There should be an elevator leading down to the quarry from the station.
Roger.
Good luck, and hold your nose.
What? Thanks for the advice, I guess.
Can I play the game, please? No, no, no. Hold on, alright? That since these are temporary quests, I'm gonna do them, alright? Where's this one? Where's this quest? Oh yeah.
Hey kid, help me out here. You probably already know how the quarry's closed off due to an unexplained accident. What you probably don't know, however, is that this journalist is looking to be the first to get the real scoop on the situation. The thing is, the quarry's crawling with ferocious beasts, and my pen is mightier than my sword. Well, actually, I don't have a sword. But you do. That's why I want you to go down there and take some photos on my behalf.
Prompto, you got
First,
this.
I'll
You
need
listening?
3 shots of that big machine. While
You
you're
listening,
at it,
Prompto?
I also need one of the abandoned shed down there. Thanks, kid.
I didn't agree to it.
Why ask for help when you can just demand it?
Did you get that, Prompto? Yeah. You're gonna work on it, yeah. Prompto, I'll leave this in your hands. That's your job.
There's an elevator that should take us straight down to the mine. Wonder if the tomb's inside. Those two went to grab a bite in that glorified dining car they call a restaurant.
I'm still really sad about Ignis, by the way. I'm like, Ignis, his eyes! No! I don't know what they mean. Is this the elevator that he's talking about? Oh, right. Okay. What, you can't cook anymore? Surely. No more recipe? No more that's it? Don't worry, we can get back in time with everyone. Why is this... This is your quest, love. You could have picked it up. Can you believe this?
Listen, kid. You may be dead set on going
Go,
down
Monkey
there,
Wrench.
but you're set to end up dead if you do.
I like this version of the track. Right, Jen? Gladio is literally still ignoring us. Oh, you can rest it. That one! Da, 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 da. At least we got him to cook one more. At least we got him to cook those cup noodles for us, though. Me. Beep. Catch the pigeon. Catch the pit. Oh, there's one more. Of course, there's an item on the way back here. Shoo doo doo doo. I need one more.
It'll still be some while until we reach Tenebrae.
Hopefully we hear some good news about Lady Lunafreya before then. I hope she's okay.
Oh gosh.
Me too. I'm hoping for another
Bit too
miracle.
aware there, guys. A bit too unaware there. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Can't be easy for not just hearing everybody talk about Luna.
Listen, kid. You may be dead set on going down there, but you're set to end up.
Yeah. Heard it all before. Baddies, enemies, empires. Yeah, we've heard it all before, man. I imagine it's all over here. Anyone? Me. Chocobos? Oh. I know what you're thinking. This is an exciting gameplay. We're running around aimlessly in a station looking for Twitter. And I'll be like, you're right, it's huge. A beautiful bottle. That's one beautiful looking bottle, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not a model, that's just a background image. So. And this is just not rendered very well right now. It sounds like their ambitions were too high for the time that they gave themselves to make the game. I think this game is a product of its time. I reckon if this game was made now, it would be a lot better. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me. I don't think they would have shortcutted so much stuff, you know.
That makes
This
four.
was released at a time where quality in video games was hard to come by. Because it was all the EA Activision kind of stuff. Wasn't much coming out. And those were quality, weren't so prominent. Yeah, product placement, like there was a few games doing that at that period of time. Like there was this whole, you know, like the year after this, Horizon Zero Dawn came out, which is, in my opinion, the game that changed single-player playing games to what it should be. Kind of opened things up. Witcher, I don't know when Witcher 3 goes, but games like there's a few games that stood out. Don't get me wrong. Some of them, I can't say them all because some of them I didn't play.
If the monsters down there don't kill you first, the smell probably.
Oh,
no one knows.
wrong dude. But yeah, I just feel like
Oh, thank you. Aren't they just the
this
cutest?
game would have a lot more
They're the most
quality added to it.
adorable Choco Chicks in the world.
Can't say I haven't done any side quests, you know. Yeah, I've heard Witcher's amazing. I'd like to get to it one day. Why? You know, I should have saw the foreshadowing when they gave us Umbra. Like, where was her bodyguard? Where was the chick with the black hair?
Man, this place is deserted.
You're deserted. Get it?
Ready to set out? I'll manage somehow.
Why would I not take him with me? He's one of us. We are a brotherhood. We go together. And I will be honest with you, out of all the DLCs, right now, I want to play the Ignis one. One, I wanted to play it before because he's the most interesting character. But now, I want to know what happens to him. You know what would have been a cool segment for the Royal Edition of the game? They insert it. Would you like to play the DLC first now? To make the main story better. Like, I don't know if anyone agrees with me, because it would pull you away from the game, maybe. But, like, I think to make the storytelling better, you know, when Gladiolus leaves, they could be, like, give you, like, an optional... They could give you, like, an optional quest. Like I said, would you like to play the Gladiolus quest now as recommended? DLC spoils the ending. Oh. Well, maybe they could have rewrote it. They didn't have to write it like that. They could have added it in, or they could have just cut the bit that spoils the ending out and add it to the actual ending of the game. Because they changed the ending anyway. So, you know, I feel like that would have been a cool way. I haven't played the DLC to make the fair comment about that. Maybe I'll feel differently after playing it. But they could have added it into the Royal Edition, maybe, and said, would you like to play this? And then the bits that are spoiler to the end of the game could have been added to the end of the game. They could have took those moments. Since they did a lot of cutting and splicing in the game anyway, it might have worked a bit better. And then you would have got the reward, you know, that payoff for those characters at the end of the game. And you could have experienced it. You'd be like, going into this, like, you know, if I know what happened to Ignis, I probably feel a lot more heart. I obviously do feel heart, but, you know, like, it would be like, that decision whether to bring him or leave him, you know? Does that make sense? That could have been a cool way they added. I'm not saying in the original, I'm not like this version of the game, they could have given you the option to play him as they're happening. Because I feel like for timeline and continuity, it would have worked really well.
We made it to the quarry.
But our destination...
It's just an idea that popped into my head just now as a possible, but I'm not saying I can't comment on the story of those DLC because I don't know how spoilery it is, but you know, it's just an idea. Like, I'm talking about when they were writing the DLCs, they could have done this, they could have done that, they could have added this, they could have, you know, when they knew that they really already released a product that was barely hits average to a player base, they could have really thought, well, if we're going to rework up the game, let's really deliver the game what it should be, or at least try to make it as best possible. Put someone else in charge, redo the whole thing, kind of thing, you know? Like, play your own game and think, how would you want this to be better?
Feeling a little out of my element.
We're a foreign species in this environment. Mind we don't end up prey.
This is almost like the No Man's Sky situation, where they're saying, we're developing this, we're doing that, we're doing this, we're doing that, then don't do it, you know? Ignis walks at a slower pace due to his eye injury, be sure to not leave him behind. Oh, now I understand why I asked you to leave him behind. Well, Ignis is staying with me throughout the entire game. I'm not leaving the best character out, so I don't care how long we have to walk around slower. Well, while I'm here, I wish you could have multiple quest sharp at once on the screen, just so I can keep an eye on things. You know, like other open world games do. I know I'm speaking crazy here, but hear me out. Oh, okay. So this is just okay. I just wanted to see if there's anything. We got all this stuff here. I want to see if there was something here. I'm coming back, boys. Don't worry. I'm coming back. No, no, no. It's okay. Ignis is big with us. Because they already did rewrite the game, didn't they? Already heard about that. Besides, if they were... Say budget. They still made money. This game sold over 10 million copies. This game sold double Kingdom Hearts 2. Don't tell me they didn't have the money. Square Enix had the money. They shelled out for microtransactions and mobile games left, right, and center during the time period. Stop acting like they were poor, dude. They're not. I'm not saying you specifically, because you just bring up the budget a lot. It's their mainline Final Fantasy game. You put all the money into it because this is your biggest seller for that year. Had they just made the game competent to begin with, they wouldn't. The money would have been rewarded.
Footing's bad. Watch your step.
The DLC's lost money because they planned them to make money and be their monopolized.
Is it too much to ask the royal procession sticks together?
Alright.
Ask you to shut it.
Alright, okay. Gladio, you're beginning to annoy me. I'm beginning to fall on chat side here. Like, their investment is all in the wrong places. But this is just a sign of what Square was like in the sign of the video game industry back then. At least now in Final Fantasy 16, the product placements be NFTs, am I right? I'm just kidding. They won't do it now. Can we leave Gladio behind and I'll just take Ignis with me? I don't care. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to make Ignis feel useless because you guys were like, because the game wants you to leave him behind. Funny, they give you a massive place for the first time. They give you a massive place to explore. Oh, why? Why when the party slows down, but you don't do this in like other dungeons along here? Right, what's going on down here? Why can't I just have a multiple? Why can't I just have both of these active? It makes so much more sense to have them both active, you know? Right, where's the goal? Somewhere down there. I'll figure it out, dude. No, Gladio's been like this before. Fine with that too. It's not the first time he snapped the Noctis. But the first time Noctis definitely deserved it. You know, the Titan scene? No, I don't think it has to spell it out. I'm not asking for it. I feel like I don't think there's something happened between, like, I think he's just frustrated at Noctis. But he could be a bit more compassionate. I think, you know. The problem is that there isn't any real character development in the game. So you don't know what's going on. You don't know how to feel about it because, well, they don't really do a good job of delivering in the first place. No, I don't want spoilers. Because I feel movie spoilers are still connected to spoiling this game. Is there a fight down here? Is there anything down here? There really isn't. They said there's monsters down here. I'm still waiting for them. Alright. No, I said don't. Okay, this photo thing is a stupid quest here. If you're gonna have Ignis walk around like this, not in a disrespecting Ignis kind of way, I just feel it's a stupid quest. They're giving you such a big answer, a big quest, and a big area to explore now, but you can only go at quite, you know, slower pace. Yeah, all the other dungeons are like very linear. Oh my god, design all over the place, dude. Oh, we've gone back to we've gone straight back to frustrations with the game already. This should be in the main part of the game. I didn't think it'd be this slow either. I'm just trying. How do you want me to get over there, dude? I don't think I can bother with the side quest. It's just a silly side quest, right? It don't really matter, right? Oh, I just go. I don't think I can bother with this. What do I get out of it? A lot of gil. I thought it'd be on the way though. This stuff is not on the way, dude. How did I miss this? You know, I have to wait for Ignis to walk down the steps because I just don't know where I'm going. No, you're missing my point, Trev. Listen to the first part of my sentence before trying to tell me what I'm saying is bad. This is fine, but put it in the main part of the game. You know, the prior to all of this. Because I've got Ignis who's walking really slow. I like exploring big dungeons. But make they're all linear before this, the ones I've done. This one's more open and explorative, but I've got to wait for Ignis, you know? I know, you don't have to bring him along, but I didn't know. I literally said why they put the open exploration in the wrong area. And for what reason? And then you asked me the same thing again. Like, I like this. I like the idea of this. I don't like the quest, the photo quest. I think this photo quest is a bit obnoxious. They're all over the shop. But it'd be nice if there was some fights here, though. I think if they put some fights here, it'd be a bit more enjoyable. I don't think that's the thing is nothing's happening. You know. Jesus. How do you... Why does that come up twice? That's so weird. Ignis? No, Ponto? Who's got the camera? Camera? Why did I press X and it comes up twice for some reason? I know this game content stores more than I do.
Hey, don't you think you've heard Iggy enough already?
Sorry. Whoa! What did Ignis do to you?
My bad.
Not just bad, dude. Really bad.
What are you guys talking about? I didn't even push the attack button. I can't tell if those scars in this place are already in the game. The one that looks like a slide. But none of them like Noctis right now, do they? They're all being a bit... Like, I get it, but Ignis is like trying to be... Still trying to... Hang on, I need to now find out how to use it. Oh, there's... No, that's not what I mean. Oh, tactical. Okay, right. Okay, so it's gonna be like this, right? Here we go. What am I taking pictures of?
Can't see a thing. Guess I'll have to try again when it's light out.
What? What? I came all... No. No. You can't be serious. What do you mean try again when it's light out? Oh, you want me to take pictures of the barrels and stuff? I get it now.
Can't see a thing. Guess I'll have to try again when it's light out.
I can see perfectly fine. Use your eyes, bro. Is he serious? This game's serious right now?
Can't see a thing.
You know what? I'm not doing this stupid quest.
Guess I'll have to try again when it's light out.
You know what? Keep your silly quest. Keep your 7,500 guild. What a stupid quest. I'm not going to wait until morning for this game to be like, oh, you can do the quest now, even though it doesn't say anywhere. Oh my god, I just, like... Let's just move on. Let's just move on before I go off on it and before I start ranting again. But... Wow, remember those good moments that happened like 20 minutes ago in this game? Fantasy based in reality, this game is so realistic. Okay, there's too much real world in this game for it to be a fantasy game. Too much of our world in this game, to be honest with you. Even if, like, one thing, a good thing about Final Fantasy, I gotta wait for you guys to be done this. One thing I like about Final Fantasy, people like Final Fantasy VII is that it's quite a realistic feeling Final Fantasy compared to the 6 that came out before it, right? In terms of the technology used and such like that as well. But like, this game is basically, right, let's use product placement from our actual world, places and cities, and just make it like literally, in, you know. Please say whatever you feel. Yeah. I'm doing the same thing. This is my first impression and thoughts on the game. I do this because I know not, you know, one of the joys of streaming is not everyone can play every game or even have time to play video games. This way you get to experience it. If there's something you're not happy with in the game, say it. I'm all about discussions and hearing people's different, you know, views and opinions on the game. Okay. At least the objective for this one's right here. Oh, I should have jumped up here. Ignis, I'm sorry. Where's Gladio? We're waiting for Gladio, not even Ignis. You know, Gladio, you can find yourself another party. I'll just do these two. Gladio has some good moments, then it's also like has some bad moments. Control panels in DC condition, but with power supplies and rough.
I've got a feeling this is the switch that activates that big hunk of junk.
Doesn't look like anyone's tried to use it though.
I've got a feeling this is the switch that activates that big hunk of junk.
He's got a feeling.
Tried to use it though.
a feeling
I
this
didn't.
Is
Doesn't look like anyone's tried.
All right. Cool.
The tomb must be down below.
Whoa, careful, Ignis.
Right.
Stop moaning, bro. He's literally moaning about everything, dude. It's our job. I need a key. And the key is probably 1,000 feet away. Waiting for him to redeem himself. You might have to wait till the DLC yet. Although this is set after his DLC, so.
They parked here?
Huh. Wish we could write him a ticket.
Nothing but a giant roadblock.
Ironic for a vehicle.
If we get its motor running, perhaps we can move it out of the way.
How about we flip the switch?
Certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
I feel like this is longer than it needs to be, this part. Right. Split the control. Like, this isn't a dungeon. There's nothing here. Unless the monsters come out in a minute. Sometimes not bad in this section. So far. I don't know how far I'm allowed to go before they start saying that I'm a... You know... Oh. What now? I've already been here! I'm going backwards and forwards with this game, dude. Oh, bro, like... What are you doing, dude? I've just done
looks
this.
Promising.
Is it operational?
We'll see.
We could have skipped a step, by the way, but you know, let's just long out something that doesn't need to be longed out. Classic
Hey,
15.
What are you stopping for?
I'm not.
Let's see here.
Oh, these
In
two
case
need
of
to have a
power
fight,
failure,
dude.
use backup generators. There's a key in the shed.
So where is this shed?
Well, if we knew where it was, we wouldn't be looking.
Which means it's got to be somewhere we haven't
Prompto has a point.
looked yet.
Well, there's my fights.
Keep an eye on Iggy.
Work on him.
Ow! Oh, that was Gladiolus, wasn't it? This friendly fire is not a bad concept, but at the same time it's bad. Like, there's no like, yo, get out of the way, I'm about to use magic kind of thing.
Try thinking of others.
Did Gladio just say, tried thinking of others, yet he cast thunder and shocked us all? Poor Ignis is lying in the water because he shocked us all. Taking that off of him. I'm taking it off of him. You clearly can't handle thunder. I'm revoking your right to use spells. How do I remove it? There you go. I'm revoking your right to spells. You just, you know, it's not for you, buddy. Leave it to the pros, yeah? Can I give him the Mage Mashers? Would that not be a better idea? I was to go, because I'm not using them. I don't care what goes on here. Yeah, I'll put this on for fun, right? And then, by the way, spells. I will have a spell though, fun, because, and then play Ignis and give him that and give him. There we go. He did like NSYNC video.
Hey, you should hang back.
Was I in the way?
No, you weren't. It's just...
He'll get better. He'll get better. I have faith. I have faith that Ignis is going to be like, he had to deal with fights towards the end of the game. Yeah, you know, get to run back to where I was before.
Slow down.
Again, the guy telling me to slow down is on the other side of the map, by the way. Pull yourself together, Gladio. Can we not just like have a scout on ahead kind of thing? Yo, over here. Yeah, the spell thing, I like that. Interestingly, I don't dislike the fact that there is like, tell me why. I see what you did there. Like friendly fire on, I guess is the term. You know, where you cast fire and it hits your pie. But what they could do is like, he's like, I'm using fire and it charges up and then they use it. But people, they have the time to escape from the area. So it doesn't like completely like Gladio just used the spells and it just completely just killed us. And I was like, well, kind of just like, doesn't make much sense. Oh my god. Dude, where are we going? You know what I haven't done in like 50 years? Okay, I can't save it.
Don't run ahead.
Yeah, Ignis is definitely the parental older brother character. He's the responsible one. He's the one who thinks of all the plans as well. Like, so many times in the game is like, you know. I feel like this is the only time that this whole you want to use Ignis now kind of thing is going to be a factor. Why can't we jump over that, even though you want me to go there? Game, what are you doing? Am I seeing this right? I think this is the best of the 4 characters. He's the only one with like character growth at the start, and like you see his like funny personality come out. You know, like he's serious, but he also has like this comical side to him. Like, you know, when he, you know, with what's going on over there, you know, with all the old